Hello? Anyone? Can you hear me? I'm alone. I don't have Goofball tonight, so I'm by myself. And whenever Goofball's not here, it's pretty sad. So, yeah, thanks Goofball. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill right now, guys. It's like 8 o'clock on the dot, maybe 8:02, somewhere around there. I'm gonna let people like come in. Here, brother. Yeah. Hey, just making sure like my sound is good. I don't have my mic right here because it's kind of over here right now, since I'm gonna be using that to kind of like talk a little bit more in that area. So you might also see like my legs going crazy like on this camera. So, you know, for better views and all. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill right now, just for a little bit, let some more people get in. But I appreciate you guys coming on. You know, this is like kind of like the first time I'm doing like an internet workshop. So like, it's really weird to do it like through like the camera versus like having people like right in front of me. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for coming on. Until people get in here, yo, what up? Until people get in here, I miss you already, Dom. I miss you too, Paul. Well, we'll see you on Sunday. So anyways, talking about Sunday, I just want to talk about the stream a little bit before like I kick stuff off and, you know, let some people get in here. So starting on, actually in February, next week, or in actually 2 days, so on Sunday, we're going to have Omen come on for our special guest. So Sunday, like, me and Goofball will be back on, and we'll be doing a whole nother stream with Omen, you know, like we usually do on our Sundays. So starting in February, and you know, next week I'll make an announcement with like our lineup. We already have like, it's crazy, we already have like our whole month lined up for February, and technically we could line up March, but we don't really want to you know, rush the gun right now. So starting in February, we're gonna kind of change some things up. So if you guys have been with us from, you know, the beginning of the month, we usually start at 1 o'clock on Sundays. We have like realized that 1 o'clock our time is like 10 a.m. West Coast time. So we want to kind of like give time for people to wake up. So we're gonna switch it from 1 p.m. Eastern time to 8 p.m. Eastern time, just to give like people like a little bit of like, you know, some time to get up. Also, since we've like really fucking enjoyed like the first month of doing this, we're gonna also be doing 2 streams a week. So if not both of us, at least me. So I'll at least be doing 2 streams a week now, and we're gonna set that to Thursdays and Sundays. So 8 o'clock both nights. Sundays will be for like special guests, and then Thursdays we have some like fun shit lined up. So yeah, we'll make the announcement soon with the flyer and everything. But yeah, we appreciate you guys so much for like coming out and supporting it. I mean, you know, we're not really like, you know, gung ho on like, you know, oh, we need money. Like we both have jobs. We're like cool. Like it's the reason why we're like kind of like giving back and like doing free workshops. Like we have like kind of like a chill time to, you know, give back to the community, and that's what we really want to do. And we just want to have fun doing it. You know, we're not really like strict on anything. So even this workshop is like, even when I was traveling to do workshops, I never really sat down and was like, all right, everybody, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just not the way that I perceived workshops, you know? I don't teach a dance class. Like when I do a workshop, I feel like people would rather take more interest in actually watching, you know, my perspective of the way that whatever I'm doing or whatever workshop that I'm doing. So yeah, it's a little different, but yeah, we appreciate you guys for sure for coming on and everything. But yeah, okay, so I can kind of get started. I guess I've been on here for a while. It's 8:06, so let me just kind of talk about like what I'm going to be going over tonight. So it's going to be like 2 sections technically, right? So the first part isn't really going to be Just James TV, yo, what up, bro? First section is just going to be mainly focusing on kind of like how I grew up with the move, and like probably some tips for you guys if you're just starting to do flares. And I understand like this move is like, it can be a bitch. Like I also understand how some people are like, man, this move was like easy, I got it in like 2 weeks. It's cool. I totally understand. It's just the way breaking is. Like everybody's body is different. Just shit happens, you know? Like I totally understand. But first section of this, I'm gonna focus on mainly like my tips and like, you know, opinions on like easy ways that I learned to flare. And like, it's not gonna be a tutorial. If this was a tutorial, I probably would have named it Domkey's Flare Tutorial. But this is a workshop. So it's not going to be like this in-depth workshop where I'm going to be like, your fingers need to be pointed at exactly 90 degrees. It's just bear with me, and I'm going to go through some tips to help you guys out if you're just learning a flare. The good thing about breaking right now is we have YouTube, and YouTube is filled with tutorials if you want like super in-depth, you know? So if you guys need a tutorial, please feel free to go on YouTube and watch like the exact tutorial. I'm going to kind of be going over the beginning motions, so I guess it's kind of a tutorial, but it's not going to be like in-depth as some of these are, right? So I'll be giving some tips out to learn this move, and then the second section of this is going to be focused on when you have this move, what to do with this move, you know? And I can't even say like just this move, but I mean like moves in general, moves that you wouldn't think you could technically like pick apart, you know? So I'm gonna kind of like try to pick everybody's brain out a little bit and, you know, give some words, you know? Like you guys could watch this and be like, holy shit, this is so eye-opening, or you could watch this and be like, this was a waste of my fucking time. So I get it, you know. It's a lot of times that I've gone to workshops and I've been like, dude, we're like, what did I just do for the past hour? So I totally get it, guys. But if you're here and if you're sticking with me, I fucking appreciate it, man. Me and Goofball appreciate it. If you guys can follow, subscribe, donate, whatever, man. We appreciate it, and we appreciate all you guys that are coming on. So yeah, so we can get started into this. So all right. Excuse me while I also partake and get my throat ready. So to start this off, flares have technically been, for me, it's been super big in my creativity and kind of like using this motion in like all of my breaking. So the reason why I wanted to start with flares as like this workshop series is kind of because it's probably like the biggest like motion that I use in breaking, with like a lot of like transitions going from footwork into some other shit. So I just really want to focus on this first. And I know a lot of people have this issue growing up of like really getting this flare down, because it, like I said before, it can be easy for some, it can be hard for other people. When I was growing up, I didn't have this whole like YouTube thing where I could just go online and like look at a tutorial. Like I literally try to watch VHS tapes and try to figure this flare out, or I had to watch it in slow motion by hitting like the volume button on the VCR like up and down to go in slow motion. So I've been through it, man. Like I know the struggles of a flare, which is why I'm gonna kind of like give a little bit of tips like in the beginning with this. Bboy Wax, thank you for the follow, bro. So we're gonna start technically with just like some tips that I did growing up on like what really stuck in my head that helped me out. You know, I feel like a lot of people are so like basically they're so strict on your hand needs to go down this fast, your legs need to go this position. Like everybody's body is like technically different, so like it's hard for me to say like what I'm gonna do or what I'm gonna show is gonna help you guys. I'm telling you guys right now, and I'll make an announcement later on again. If you guys want to, send me footage, me, Goofball footage. Yo, we'll help you out. It's hard for me to take your problem by just saying, oh, my legs are dragging in the back. I know it's a problem with like everybody, but it's hard for me to determine that problem without seeing what the issue is. You know, your legs dragging in the back could be your weight's not shifting correctly, your hand's out a different position. So like, you know, like take it with like a grain of salt of like what I'm doing out here. Like I'm gonna try to give you guys some tips. If it's not working and you guys still want help, you looked everywhere on YouTube and you dove into the dark web, which would be horrible, but you did it to try to find out how to do fucking flare some way. Guys, yo, just send them my way. Send them to my email. If you need my email, I'll like drop it at the end of this or something, or hit us up on my Discord, because we have Discord as well. But for now, yeah. So I'm basically gonna teach us the beginnings. How I really started with flares. Three ways of starting, right? So I'm gonna move to the floor right now. If you guys can't hear me or anything, feel free to basically, you know, let me know that you can't hear me. I'm gonna try to change something real quick because I don't really know why my chat box isn't working, but that's fine. I guess I'll just put it here. I can see you guys chatting in here though, so it's cool. I just can't see you on my screen. So if you guys have a question, type it in here. That's my Discord in there. If you see Kenzo, just shared it. But if you guys have a question, drop it in here. It might take me a minute to answer it, but yeah, just stick with this for what's going on right now. So, pretty sure you guys can hear me good. Pretty sure. Just making sure I can see myself. And there's some stretches on, right? And some stretches on this way. But okay, so being serious, okay? So three ways that I actually learned this move, right? One of them is probably the way that you guys actually learned to flare, right? I'm pretty sure 90% of you started with the basic wind-up, right? The step-back wind-up, which is, I mean, it's like the most generic way of teaching, right? So when I mean like the step-back wind-up, I mean like literally people, step back and you wind up. So when we step back, people tell you to put your hand down. They tell you to kick your leg out. You take this leg, kick it to your face, let your hips follow, right? So this leg comes over like that, right? Again, that's super generic, super normal way to learn a flare, okay? This second way that I learned probably helped me out the most, and coming back to this move was definitely a big helper for me in a motion-wise, okay? When I talk about flares literally, it's all about the motion. Motion in the ocean is what really matters, alright? So, what I mean by that, I know a lot of people are like super like pressed on their form and they want to get their legs straight and they want this like crazy fucking flares, but it takes time. So before you get your form down, get the motion down. Motion is like kind of something else. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to check if I'm doing good with sound up here, and I should be good with sound because nobody's complaining about it, so we're good. So this way is probably like one of the biggest like helps for me, right? Motion-wise. I get it, like everybody wants to start teaching like standing up here, and then we're gonna kick this leg, the leg's gonna come up like this, right? I get it, everybody wants to teach that way. Here's a simpler way, right? Instead of wasting all this energy, we're focusing on the first part of this flare right now. So super simple part of this flare. Like, fuck the whole back kick thing at first, right? Let's get the motion of your legs first, because the motion of your legs is what's going to drive your hips, okay? I know it sounds confusing at first for me to say, it's going to drive your hips up. When I first started doing this move, people said, keep your hips up, keep your hips up. No, just keep your hips up, man. Honestly, I never understood what they were talking about. And I'm sure a lot of people don't understand what they're talking about. Or they're like, yo, I am keeping my hips up. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I get it. Like, that's another issue with like learning this move. This move is about the motion in the beginning. It's going to help you with the motion in the back, all right? So, coming from this motion, all right? This is the second way that I would recommend kind of like trying to learn this move, all right? So, coming from this footwork position right here, right? Instead of taking all this time to wind up and kick this way, just learn the motion. So, skip the whole part, right? Repeat this over and over and over again. From this motion, repeat this, all right? We're going to do the same exact thing we're doing, except you're not having to waste so much energy. All you're doing is your legs are going to be going in the same motion, okay? So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to kick up. This leg's going to follow through. You're going to come around to this side, all right? I know it's like, I still don't get it. This is the motion that you want, though. I'm telling you, once this motion becomes second nature to you, this is what's going to drive the fluidity in the first part of your flare, okay? So the easy way to do this, from here, you're literally going to do this motion, right? You're going to lift off. So you're going to start putting weight onto your hand, and then you're going to transfer. So from here, you're not even needing to wind up. This motion, okay? You can touch your legs on the side. We're not going for 2 yet, all right? So in the beginning, learning this and getting my hips used to the motion and your weight transfer, this was the easiest thing to do for me. So from this position, here, okay? From this position, here, here, here. Your legs are going to drive your hips up. You're going to transfer your weight. It's good for practicing, super easy to do. You're not going to burn yourself out by doing these hops, wind up into it over and over and over again. Get used to the motion at first, right? Super simple. Okay. Weight number 3, okay? This, you should wait for until learning the back, all right? This helps you, this way that I'm about to teach you actually helps you get into your second part of this flare, all right? So, easy part is what I just explained, right? Hard part is doing the next one, right? And everybody's always like, they do the first part and they're like, okay, like, I need to fix this up, I need to get it to look good. Then they get to the back, they curl their legs in really tight, and then they pop out the second one, right? I get it. So this third way of teaching how to do a flare actually helps you take your hips from up high, drive them into the front, right? So we're gonna do exactly what we just did, except of starting on the floor or starting from a wind-up position, we're gonna do a reverse step back, all right? I know, these names probably, you guys have heard these names be something else, but this is the way that I grew up with names, which is kind of cool about breaking, because like, everything, you can kind of tell where people are from the names that they give their moves sometimes. They just might be different names, you know? And it's cool, it's also kind of a problem, because like, some people are saying like they invented some moves and whatnot, but well, that's a whole other thing that we'll talk about. So, this way that I'm about to show you guys actually helps you bring your flare into your second flare, right? So, instead of winding up, putting your hand down, right? We're actually gonna wind up, right? Don't need to sprint out like that or anything. You're gonna step back. You're actually going to step back again. This leg is going to swing around, all right? So when we're winding up, don't stop. You're gonna wind up, you're gonna take a step back, take another step back. This leg is gonna swing around. Instead of putting your right hand down, you're gonna put your left. This is talking about going clockwise. I can talk about going counterclockwise later. We're gonna wind up, take a step back, hand's gonna go down, your leg is actually gonna whip. So come out, your leg's gonna whip, you're gonna pick your hips up into that motion, okay? So the first part, you learn the motion. After you feel comfortable with the motion, you start practicing this. So when we step back, motion, okay? So this helps you learn to bring your hips up into your next flare, okay? So again, stepping back, this leg's coming up, you're planting into this motion, okay? I know it looks like I'm doing it like simple, but believe me, like when I was first starting, it was rough. So with these three motions of everything, hold on 2 seconds. Let me check the chat, hump the air. Yes, hump the air. Yes, hump the air is that's what you guys want to think of. Yeah, hump the air. So when I talk about these three like ways of getting into a flare and learning how to like follow up from the flare, the motion is what matters the most. I mean, we can talk about like legs being straight, knees being bent, however much we want, right? So what you want to focus on is this motion, because once you get this motion, you can literally do a flare from fucking anything, to be completely honest. The motion is what's the most important though. Like we can sit here and say like I can sit here and say, hey, okay, you know, when we're gonna practice this wind up position, I hear a lot of people say, oh, your hand's too much in, or oh, you have to put your hand out more, right? A lot of people tend to overthink this, where they're like, shit, like my hand's way too in, let me try moving it all the way up here. Guys, I'm telling you right now, like the hand placement of your beginning of your flare, like you can't overthink every little thing in a flare, you know? A lot of it has to do with motion. So I'm telling you, like when people say like, yo, your hand placement it's too far up. I'm telling you, you can do it from far up too. So I'll give you an example, right? So from this position, right? Normal flare, right? It's right here, it's a little bit above my legs, and flare out, right? Cool. Now when somebody's like, yo, say my hands, oh, let me back up, I'm gonna kick my hand. Hands all the way up here, right? Now if somebody's telling you your hand's too far up, don't listen to them, because that's not true, okay? It's all about the motion. If somebody's saying your hand's too far back, that's not true, because it's all about the motion, you know? Like, a lot of people like to overthink these things, and a lot of people like to watch the tutorials, but like, yo, the tutorials aren't like 100% fact, you know? You guys gotta like, kind of like expand and like, I think better explanations of moves have to be kind of like taught. So like it's really about comfortability. Yeah. So it's about comfortability with everything, right? It's the same with flow. When I do workshops about flow, flow isn't really like doing like liquid like movements or anything. Flow is about comfortability with linking moves together, right? So thank you, Goofball. I'm myth busting all these breaking moves. So, yeah. So coming from this, like the beginning of your flares, like you guys need this motion, right? And I'm going to show you guys again. So if you guys want to, you guys can like record this and play in slow motion, whatever you guys want to do. I'm telling you the main motion of this move in the beginning from here is this. Here, this. Here, this, right? It's like I know people are saying like, you gotta kick more, you gotta keep your hips up more. Like I'm telling you, man, like the motion is what matters for this move, okay? So before you start like overthinking and ruining the way that you're actually practicing this move, get the move down, okay? So, first part done. Going to the back part, right? I know this is a part that's probably really hard for a lot of people. So, when I'm talking about people doing a flare, and then first part's easy, you get to the back, right? People crunch their legs up, right? And I get it, like people don't want their legs to touch. Totally fine. Telling you right now, it's completely okay to drag your legs in the back. Not in competition, not in ciphers, not battling people, during training. And until you get the move, then fully be doing flares. But drag your legs in the back. Get the motion down. Like, you don't need to always curl up your legs in the back and be like, I just did a flare. Like, I completely missed my legs. You're just making it harder on yourself. So I know that people have these like instruments where they have like, they put their feet in the buckets, right? I wouldn't worry about missing your feet in the back before you actually have very good motion of this move, you know? So another tip for you guys would be, is to just know that your legs it's okay to scrape. And if people are telling you, yo man, you're fucking scraping your legs, it's okay, you're just training. Like if somebody's gonna tell you like you're scraping your legs at practice or something, don't fucking worry about it, yo. Like on a real, like until you're doing it in a competition or something, then you guys gotta kind of worry about it. But like for now, train it, learn the motion, you'll be set to go. Vertigos, thank you for the follow. Somebody else, Cheesy Vic, thank you for the subscription, bro. Sorry, I'm getting like really like late to all your guys' questions because I can't see it on my TV right now, but I appreciate you guys, like for sure. So going on, like about this like whole scraping your legs thing, it's fine. Yeah, you guys can do it because to be honest, like when I was growing up, I remember the exact moment that I understood the movement of this. I actually was scraping my legs. Like I had swoosh pants on, I had any fucking shoes, and I was at a practice in Philadelphia, like when I had to be like 13 years old, and I remember doing it, and like people were like, "Oh shit!" But I don't think they really saw my legs scraping. But I'll be completely honest, my legs were scraping the whole time. But I had these like really baggy swoosh pants on, so like they couldn't see. So, but yeah, it's like let your legs drag, man. Get the motion of it. You know, if you want to go to practice, practice it. Like whoever's gonna tell you like, yo, don't scrape your legs, like fuck that. Like don't listen to them. Use your legs, get the motion down. That's what matters. Little hints of people being like, hey man, like you should have your hand 25 degrees. Okay, maybe starting out your hand is a little bit of a difference, but I'm telling you right now, it's not that much of a difference where it's gonna completely ruin your flare and you're overthinking it. You're gonna start changing shit up. You're gonna overthink it. Do not do it, all right? You gotta get comfortable with it. Get comfortable with your body like Goofball said, and that's about it, okay? If you guys have any other questions with like how to do a flare or anything, like shoot them my way, put them in the chat, and I'll get to it like after the next part. So moving on to the next one. We have a drink real quick. Who the fuck flaring? Oh shit, what up, bruh? Moving on to the next part, right? Section 2. So if you have a flare, right? Yeah, again, like if you guys have any questions, like shoot them my way. If you don't have flares yet, or if you're struggling to get flares, you can shoot them my way. You can send videos to me. Again, like I said, it's kind of hard for me to like pinpoint exactly what it is. I do the 3rd way already, but I'm still having a hard time finding support like I'm fun. Medusa, if you can, like, if you could send me like a video, I can like help you out better. It's really hard for me to pinpoint without seeing like what's going on with your legs and what's going on with your weight transfer. Here, you know what? I'll put my email in here for you guys. It's very simple, guys. My email is actually my brand name at gmail.com. If you guys want to send me videos, guys, send me videos. I'll help you out. It's hard for me to kind of tell you guys what's going on without seeing what's going on with your body, because like I gotta see what's going on with your body before I can like pinpoint exactly what's going on. But you can send me a video and I'll help you out as soon as I get to the video. I promise you. Really appreciate Elphys. Hey, thank you, bro. Hey, I'm trying to do it. Or I'll practice it tomorrow and send. Yeah, for sure, bro. Just send it to me. I got you. Okay, next part. Second part, right? We got a flare, okay? We have something that feels like a flare. Let's say that. Shit, technically you don't even need a flare for this part. So, I like to talk about this part because this is the part that kind of like, this should kind of expand your mind a little bit with breaking in general. This doesn't just apply to flares, alright? This applies to like any other power move that I'm talking about. So, this is what happens, right? You guys gotta think about power moves. You guys can't just think about power moves as power moves, right? I think I kind of limited myself to this probably like the first 2 years of breaking. I had a lot of big inspirations like growing up that kind of like I could see added power into their like styles and whatnot, or into their transitions, and it like really inspired me to like kind of kick it up a notch and like really look and see like what these guys are like thinking, or at least try to think what these guys are thinking. So for right now, I'm just gonna stick to flares, right? So as a flare as a whole, right? Everyone usually thinks like, okay, I got a flare, so let me do flare windmill, right? Okay, cool. Flare 90, alright? It's cool. Flare swipe. Okay, it's cool too, right? That's completely fine, right? So, I'm gonna go down here for this. Okay, so, right? We don't want to take, one thing that always stuck out in my mind is like, breaking is about originality, right? Creativity, right? So, if we're gonna sit here and say like, flare to swipe, right? Doing that in something is like, it's good to have, don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing flare to swipe, right? Flare to windmill, I'm not bashing flare to windmill. It's actually, you know, a good smooth transfer. For nobody who knows what I'm talking about, flare swipe is basically, okay? And then, if we're gonna be talking about like, you know, transfer into transfer. So when I was younger, I always thought about, okay, the main thing that I want to get that's creative over other people is my transfers, or like something that's like switching everything up. So one big thing that I started doing was I started taking every move and breaking that move down into parts, right? So just like a 6-step, right? We do 6-step and we use each step into our foundation for our like footwork, right? So we're not going out there and doing like legitimately a 6-step out there, right? So it's almost the same as doing flares, right? I'm not gonna go out on a competition and just do like 5 flares and be like, "What's up, bitch?" Like it's just not gonna work like that. Like you won't really. The reason why you learn a lot of flares is to get comfortable with flares, basically, or you're trying to break a world record, or you want to be this like crazy good power head or something, right? Again, completely fine. But for me growing up, I wanted to do more than just like something with a flare, right? I wanted to add, if somebody came out and did like 15 flares against me, I had something to come back at them and be like, you do a flare into a flare into a flare into a flare. To me, that's generic into generic into generic into generic. So it's like, I'm like, okay, cool. So if I do something generic into something creative and original, I'm gonna overtake what the fuck you just did, right? So that's the way that my mind process works. So somebody coming out and doing generic power against me, growing up, I was like, well, I can take you easily because I'm gonna just do power, the same power that you did into something like super original and creative, right? So that's how my mindset works. So from this, I started taking apart my power moves just like a 6-step like I was talking about, right? So first, I was like, okay, let's split this shit up, right? So flare from the front and a flare from the back, right? So I have, I used to look at this like a clock, right? So coming from like a clock, 12 being in front of me, 6 being behind me, right? Split the clock in half. I have this part of my flare and I have the back part of my flare, right? So, to give like an example of this, right? So, if I'm to do like the back part of my flare, right? So the front part of my flare is a simple like, let's do the first part of a flare into something, right? So I'm not even doing a full flare. Technically, you guys don't even need a full flare to be like starting to create and think this way, right? So first part of me is like, okay, so let's do half of a flare. I land here, right? So then I sit down and I start to think like, what the fuck can I do from this position, right? And this is an example, like this is how I like kind of created this like switch up that I have. So like I'm sitting here, I'm like, what can I do from this position? Well, my body's still flowing in a certain way, but I want to switch it up. Only way of switching it up is switching the moment of the momentum of my leg, right? So when I'm from here, if I want to do a flare into something, like I don't have to do this full flare. I'm breaking it down like a 6-step where it's almost like I have this now and I have this part, this motion and this motion. So I go from having one motion to 2 motions now that I can fuck around with, right? So first part of my flare, what motion can I fuck around with, right? I do one part of the flare, switch it up. One part, switch it up, right? Cool, that's how we end up with that. So next one, get to the back of your flare, right? So the back of your flare, you're up this way, right? So you skip the first part, you get to the back part of your flare, then you start thinking about, what can I do in this position? So from here, what can I do from this position, right? Cool, well, let's get to this position and start thinking. So from here, I can easily just swoop under, come around this way, right? So you're like, okay, so I can definitely flow this whole flare into this swoosh, right? So, you just start testing it out. Here, push up, right? So this is, you come up with two transfers from thinking, just thinking about splitting this flare up, you know? So this is technically a way to get you into different positions and creating something from that position. Meaning, anytime you do a flare, from anywhere that you're like freestyling or just chilling or like doing like, I don't know, swipes into something, if you get into that position, you can bang that shit out. Whether it be in the first part, if you get to the back part, you can bang that out. So now you're making all these different ways of just doing a flare, you know? So not only are you creating all this shit, but you're giving your brain this like exercise of, okay, I get to this point, what can I do with this, right? So this is a big like, okay, you're like, shit man, I'm creating all this shit, right? And then you're gonna get to a point, right? So you're gonna get to a point where, 2 seconds, let me get to some of these questions. Yeah, dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's a good mentality to have, right? So like, this mentality is like super dope, right? And I get it, like, this is like, you're like, yep, I already did it, man. I thought about it, I split it up into 2, and like, we're good to go. Got the first part and the back part. Okay, so this is another thing I always told myself when I was a kid. You can step it up, right? So, not step up like the movie, we're not talking about that. But like, you can take yourself to the next level, right? So, you say, I have the first part into something, and I can do the back part into something, right? But what stops you from thinking ahead of that, right? Like, what stops you from really thinking like, okay, I just got the front and the back now. Like I said before, I think of it like a fucking clock, right? So what I do is, from that like 12 and 6 o'clock, I have the front and the back. I start thinking about the rest of the clock now, right? So I have 3, I have 9 o'clock, I have 2 o'clock, I have 10 o'clock, I have 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock, something like that. Anyways, from these specific points, right? So I start thinking in my head, when I'm standing here doing a flare, when I hit this certain point on the clock, what can my body do now, right? Like that's technically like the gist of it. So if I'm thinking about 3 o'clock, right? Okay, so when I get to 3 o'clock, I should be, let's see, 3 o'clock here, right? This is 3 o'clock for me. So in this position, what can I do? Well, there's a couple things I can do. I can kick up, I can grab this leg back, right? Which is how I kind of like created this, where this move where, okay, so starting from 3 o'clock, here, okay, so it's like simple stuff like this, it's gonna trigger in your brain to like, yo, what can I do from this? Even if you're not even doing a flare, is what's like kind of like coming on about this, right? So let's say I start at 9 o'clock, right? You might be thinking, okay, well, 9 o'clock, you're not even doing a flare. True, right? So, starting from 9 o'clock, right? 9 o'clock, right? Flare's about to come up, leg's about to come over, right? For me, it's like, okay, what can I do from this position? So, another thing I created from this position, right? Where I kind of go in, I go out, I go in, I go out, right? So I'm not even doing a flare at this point, you're just creating off the spot. So from this, it's more of like, right? Super like, simple shit that you can think of. Like, I'm not even doing a flare anymore. Like this is kind of taking over, like breaking entirely of the motions that you're learning, right? So, this is what I mean about, time out 2 seconds, let me read this stuff. My brain, what's going on? Yeah, man, to be honest, like, the whole, like, I mean, I could like, go on for days about biting right now with everything. Like, I think, like, when we talk about biting, and when we talk about people being like, when they're like, oh, everyone's a biter. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't agree with that statement, to be completely honest. I think the definition of a biter, to me, is different than what other people think of biting is. That say, like, everyone is a biter. I'm not saying, like, they're wrong, but I just think my definition of what a biter is different from what's being spoken to. Will, thank you for the follow, bro. Sorry, guys, I'm like going in and out of this. I'm a one-man show tonight. But the definition of a biter, to me, like there's a big difference of being inspired by something and literally biting a fucking move, you know? And like I can literally like go on for fucking days about this, about biting. Like being inspired is completely different than biting somebody's shit. Like, I mean, like, to the way it looks, to the move itself. Like, I get it. People are going to do the same movements. Completely fine. But the way shit is done sometimes, where it's something into this move, something out of this move, and the move that they're doing themselves, and it all flows exactly like somebody else, it's hefty. You know, I'm not going to say it's 100% of a bite, but I'm going to say, like, I've seen it before. You know what I mean? It's hard to say, like, what a bite is, and, like, when I see a biter, I'm like, yo, you're a fucking biter, bro. Like, some people I'm like, yo, you're a biter. Some other people I'm like, coincidence, maybe. Like, I can see it. Like, I can see how you thought of that as well. So, I, like, 100% agree. Like, I know exactly where, like, biting comes from, and I know where, like, people are getting this, like, everyone's a biter kind of mentality, and I'm not saying they're wrong. At the same time, I think my definition of a biter is, like, I think that gives it too much, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking about the breaking world and not the world in general. Like, I mean, I take inspiration from, like, everything from, like, video games to fucking anime. Like, there's so many fucking One Piece references that I have in my head from moves that I made, like, years ago that hey, like, I took it from One Piece, like, but do people know that? Probably not. It's not like I literally was like, Luffy, like, took his shit, like, and he's gonna come find me and fucking beat my ass. I'm just saying, like, the inspiration I get from that stuff is, like, that's what it's from. You know, it's inspiration. It's not biting this move entirely. Practice transitions, flares, every move. Yeah, man, and practicing transitions into flares is, like, 100% correct. Like, it's like the thing to do. Like once you get that motion though, it's crazy. It's crazy what you can do with it. Like the amount of shit that you can come from out of into a flare, it's crazy. And then from that motion of the flare, you link it into other shit, or you use something that you created doing like half of a flare into something else. Everything will link together. Like it's the best thing to do is to just build your brain up. Like it's a lot of thinking, but that's like the cool part about it is like. You can make yourself like something your own. Like nobody else can take that shit away from you. And that's what I liked about breaking so much. Is like this is for yourself and like this is like you create your own shit, you know? So that's what that is. So when we talk about doing like transfers into shit and out of shit, one of the biggest ones that when I was younger growing up was going from up top down to flare. I know like people talk about doing flare handstand to do like flare 90s. I'm gonna tell you right now, flare handstand is fucking 10 times harder than the flare 90 is, right? You have momentum going up to stop completely in a handstand. It's just ridiculous. You might as well just do a 90 if you're spinning already, right? That's how my mentality's always been with that. But if you're ever doing like something like hand hop or like air baby or something into a flare, it's always good to practice like handstand flare. So I'll talk about this real quick, right? Handstand flare, okay? So, like we talked about before, like this is a very big like weight transfer move, right? So, to be honest, I don't even need momentum to bring this flare up, right? It depends with your weight, right? Your weight is what's really gonna matter with this. Going from handstand down to flare is solely reliable on that entire weight shifting over to your leg coming to your face, right? It's this weird like roundabout move where your leg's gonna do it. You guys can like put this in slow motion, whatever. But the way that I practice this move, basically, starting in handstand, all your weight transfers over. You'll see it. Like I'll try to do it as slow as I can right now. I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not, but try to do it as slow as I can, right? So we're in a handstand, right? We're gonna transfer our weight over, okay? So you can see me replace my hands. It's the same exact thing as going from flare 90, except in flare 90, it's so much faster. Good thing to practice is literally just flare handstand, right? So I'll do it again. Handstand, you're gonna shift all your weight over, so your leg is technically here, right? You're gonna swing this leg. You're not gonna keep it to the floor. You're gonna mainly keep this leg up, and you're gonna swing this leg into your face, right? I know, it's like ridiculous for me to say it. It's easier said than done. I'm telling you right now, there's no other way to explain it but that, right? I'll try to do it again for you guys kind of slow. I guess I'll face this way, right? So here, we're shifting weight through, okay? So it's about weight transfer, right? So my legs aren't coming to the floor. They're not coming close to the floor. I'm actually not even dropping my hips to the floor. It's more I'm leaning into momentum, right? It's a motion. I'm leaning into the motion is all it is, right? So a lot of people overthink that as well, which it kind of fucking flare 90s, goddammit that move. Yeah, I know. Flare 90s that's another move where it's like you gotta really like commit. Where it's like even if you're scraping, gotta keep practicing. Practice over and over and over and over again. Slowly it becomes like you flare into a 90, you're gonna skim a little bit, but you're at least gonna get up there to that 90. If you get to that point, you'll just fucking keep doing it. Do it over and over and over and over again. Scrape your foot as much as you want to. Because what matters is how comfortable you get with it and then that motion of going up. Once you become comfortable, for me personally, like doing flare 90, like I scraped my leg up. My legs were like curled up and like scraping the floor going up into a handstand when I first started it, right? So like, Flare 90 is gonna help you with like Flare 90. It's gonna, to be honest, like Flare 90 feels completely different than a Flare Air Flare for me because your momentum is like completely different going up. I think Flare 90 is harder than a Flare Air Flare for me. Like I think I had like a Flare Air Flare when I was probably like 3 years into breaking versus like having a Flare 90 like perfected probably like 4 years into breaking, because like that momentum of going up, stopping into like basically drilling up was like, I don't know, for me it was like 10 times harder. I don't know why, but yeah, that's like the issue with like Flare 90 or anything. Strengthen my wrist. Yeah, dude, honestly, I was on my, I usually never had wrist problems, but like, the last time I was in France doing a show, this like World Street Battle, fucking weird name. I went with like, Brooks, some guys from Knucklehead Zoo, some guys from LOZ. Just there's a random like dance event where it's like everybody, like we had JP the Locker in our crew, we had Farside as a popper, we had the B-Boys as a squad. Yo, peace out Medusa, thanks for coming on, bro. Appreciate you. But yeah, we went to all this shit, and I remember like after the event, I remember the exact event because this is when it started. After the event, I'm like on the way home, like on a plane, and like I got up out of my seat, and I fucking had a shock, like right here in my wrist, all the way down. I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll be honest, I never went to a doctor if I got injuries or something, which might be bad, but I just never went to the doctors or anything, so it's kind of like shitty, but I don't know if I fractured it or what, but dude, man, like, that's like the worst fucking pain, and like I get it every now and then ever since then. I don't do any exercises for my wrist, to be honest. Like I don't stretch my wrist out like that, but it's always good to like make sure you are like everybody's body is different. So like for me, like my wrists have always been like I've never really had an issue with my wrist. Same with my knees. Like my knees, like yo man, I never like I barely use my knees for breaking. Like I do, but I'm very light on my knees. I think I was really far into breaking before I started putting like all my weight on my fucking knees. So like I have no knee injuries or like anything from break. Well, I have like MCL and ACL tears that I've had like before like BC1 and shit. But like besides that, like slamming on the top of my knees, like I don't really ever have that because I never really like put a lot of weight on. But you should definitely be stretching your wrist out. Like ever since then, I started stretching my wrist out. So like. There's no really good way of stretching your wrist out. For me, I have one of, let me see if I have this over here. Yeah, so it's crazy because I also like go rock climbing every now and then, and I have this thing that it's just called a grip master, right? And I use it for basically like strengthening my grip, but I can feel it in my wrist when I do it, right? So this is just this or like a stress ball or something. Like I feel it in my wrist when I grip because I feel like a shock go up. But yeah, like any kind of like little like hand tool that I use, like it's usually just for like either strengthening my wrist up or strengthening my grip for it. Yeah, not going to the doctor is staple for B-Boys. I don't think a lot of B-Boys want to go to the doctor. You know what, I'll be honest, I'll tell you a story in like 2 seconds about that. What stretches do I do for my groin? Yo, I'm being fucking completely honest. It's really funny that like everybody made fun of me when I was like younger because I never stretched. Like, I don't really stretch at all for like stretching like that. The only stretch that I did is like stretching like straddle wise. Like, I'll show you. This is my normal like going to practice, right? So I'll show you guys. Oh, hey, what's up guys? Okay, here we go. Okay. That's about it. That's as much as I stretch. I'm not even like bullshitting either. That's as much as I stretch usually when I go to practice. It's oh shit, what my bro Courage? It's honestly as much as I stretch. I'm telling you right now. I don't know if everybody's body's that much different, but like, yo, that's all I did to get like flares. I mean, I didn't even do it to get flares. I just literally just stretch like that. That's about it. And then I break light. Break light at first, then kick it up a notch. I mean, breaking in general, like, doing flare 90 flare for me at practice was like the full stretch out. I heard, as soon as I like did that, and then I started doing flare 90 flare, I heard everything in my body like pop. Good to go for the rest of practice. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I know everybody's body's different, and like everybody does like different things. So like, I'm not telling you guys to just go into practice and fucking do that and you're good to go. It's just the way I grew up. I think I'm just always like stretching out. Also, my job requires me to like do a lot of like stretching out and lifting shit. So like, I'm always like stretched out anyways. What else am I out? Yeah, the shock is not good at all. My knee pops out if I bend my knee in the wrong way. Yeah, man. Yo, to be honest, I have a lot of friends that actually, they went, their knee popped out, and then they took, actually Isaiah from Lines Design, he actually went in for like, an issue he had with his knee. It popped out before, and it's never been the same. Like, it was popping out randomly. Like I feel like when your knee pops out, it's like really shitty, and like, I have another friend, Sil, same exact thing. Good to go, rested up months, like fucking 2 months back in the scene, and knee popped out again. Like, man, it's bad. I gotta switch for 30 minutes a day now, but your flexibility is really good. Kurt, you stretch for 30 minutes a day? That's crazy, bro. That's a lot of stretching. But yeah, like I was saying, like, getting back to like not going to the doctor. Funny story, say it real quick. So, when I was first learning like flips, right? So first of all, I don't really like doing flips. Not a big fan of it. Nothing against flips. I think people are fucking crazy good. I think Tata's crazy. I think Gravity has some crazy fucking flips. They're just crazy flips, right? I'm with it. Personally, for me, I'm scared to do them, so I barely ever do them. I can do them, but I barely ever do them. I've done, like, you can probably catch like a clip of me doing a flip here and there, like a jam or something. But yeah, so I was learning corkscrews, right, at a gymnastics, or one of my friends, Napalm's studio. Did a corkscrew, right? I didn't have shoes on. Landed. I didn't have shoes on, so the mats are like kind of sticky. It caught my toe, and I continued to like twist with momentum, and then I fell forward, so it twisted and it went in my foot, right? I didn't really know that at first, so then I ended up going to like the doctor, and the doctor was like, oh, you breakdance? I was like, yeah, I breakdance, you know, like I went to, it was like a foot doctor, and she's like, oh, you breakdance? Like, that's crazy, like, your mom was telling me, like, you breakdance and everything. I was like, yeah, you know. And at that place, we won an event to get on like this magazine cover, like this Philly Fit magazine cover. And at this hospital, they fucking had it. So like, I'm like on this magazine cover, and I'm like, she's like, oh, this is you, oh, wow, this is crazy. And then she comes back into like, she like takes an x-ray, she pulled my like, or she didn't pull it out yet, but she takes an x-ray. All my friends are like, yo, man, you just stubbed it, bro. Don't worry about it. Like, I went home that night, fucking full week of like not being able to walk. I'm like, okay, something's fucked up with my foot. The doctor's like, they're like, okay, we're gonna take an x-ray, see what's up with you. And she just came back in the room after taking an x-ray, and she's like, what did you do? And she's like shaking her head, and I'm like, fuck. She put the x-ray up, and like my toe is like inside of my foot, which is like so fucked up. So then they put a shot in my foot, and then they ended up yanking the toe out and everything. But yeah, man, guys, go to the doctor if you're like ever like too fucked up. I'll say that. Get insurance, stay in school, get a job. Also break though. Don't quit breaking because you gotta go to work. Just gotta make some sacrifices. Yeah, flips are not fun at all. What are some of your worst injuries? That's definitely one of them. I bent my pinky sideways, like, my pinky, like, was literally sideways 2 or 3 times. Worst injury was tendonitis on my shoulder. I was out for 8 months, like 3 years into breaking. I remember I literally just sat on a chair in my bedroom and watched Expressions. I don't know if you guys know who Expressions are, or like what, when Korea was like first coming out with like breaking like VHSs and shit, Expressions crew was like Hong Tan, Ducky, like all them dudes. Yo, I just sat in my room on a fucking steel chair and just fucking watched these dudes non-stop, bro. Like, I like watching non-stop. I remember like, probably like a week after, like, my doctor was like, so it's weird, like, my doctor was like, yo, stay off of it, don't use your shoulder at all, like, if you know, you're gonna use it, you're just gonna injure it more, and I was like, fuck, man, like, I can't use this shit. I stayed off for fucking 8 months, 8 months of not breaking. I was like, dying to break. I went to my chiropractor, he's like, hey, I'm just letting you know, like, I'm gonna do some, like stuff on your shoulder, but after I get done doing it, like, you should be using it as much as possible. And I'm like, what? I was like, my doctor told me not to use it. And he's like, no, you need to, like, break, like, I guess it's, like, blood crystals or something. Don't quote me on this, guys. I'm not a fucking doctor. I'm just saying what my chiropractor told me. So he's told me about, like, how the blood, like, forms into crystals, and that's why it ends up hurting, and blah, blah, blah. Yo, a day after he told me that, I was just, like, fight through the pain. I was back to normal. I remember I went back to practice that night, and I was like, fucking whole new mindset. I think it was because of the Expressions VHS tape. I don't know if that's true or not, or just because I was just wanting to break so much, but yeah, man. Yo, Expressions was the shit. If you guys don't know, look up, I don't even know if like YouTube has Expressions or anything on there, but they were like definitely like what you guys wanted to see, because they were, that was like prime Korea. Them and like, Rivers and Extreme Crew, which was, shit, I forget the name of them. So, I forget. But it was Extreme Crew at first, and then it was where Blonde's crew was. But they were, man, they were crazy too. It was, that whole Korean, like, beginning era was fucking awesome. But, yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions, like, feel free. I'm just chilling now at this point. Blue and blonde. Yeah, blue too. Yo, blue is dope too. Like, man. Yeah, dude. Extreme Crew. That's what. You know what, guys? I'm gonna have to see if I can find something. Okay, bear with me for like 2 seconds. Let's see if I can find something from Extreme Crew. Yeah. That dude, man. He was like that dude that everybody liked. I think it was in BC1, right? Let's see if we can find something. Oh, by the way, if you guys are like watching like for a flare tutorial, it's 9 o'clock. It's over. I'm sorry. If you guys want to go back and watch it, then, oh shit, what up, Down Love? Thank you for the raid, my bro. If you guys want to go back, God, you rated me at 9 o'clock. Like, it's over now, but I appreciate you. But we're going to keep going for a little bit more. Maybe I'll get like 30 more minutes into this. Let me see if I can find Extreme Crew. We can see... Oh, shit. Yo, actually, this trailer was awesome. Guys, give me like 2 seconds. Let me see if I can set this up real quick. And I will do this real quick. Because we can watch this. Okay. Since it's just, we're gonna skip off of that now. So let me fix this up for you guys real quick. And we will watch this. Don, what were you doing that you're, or were you like editing a photo or something? Yo man, like when are you gonna do one of me? I'm just saying, like, I'm just like waiting for you to do one of me. That'd be cool. And then I could like, you know, like share it and stuff, or like post it on my Instagram. You know, that'd be cool too. But like, I appreciate, you know, like anything you're gonna do for me, you know? Okay, let's watch this, right? Sorry, wait, let me put this on now too. Can you guys like hear this good? Like nothing's like fucking up for you guys? turn this down a little bit. Dude, they were like on next level of like, I guess I'll move my mic too since this works out. Let me turn this shit down a little bit. Yeah, man. Dude, that's this trailer. Yo, me too. That's what I'm saying, man. Yo, this trailer was so ill, man. Like, they were like next level, like, especially with power, like, that's so tough, man. Yeah, this is a trailer, yo. This is like what everybody watched, man. Like, this was the shit. I mean, I was probably, what, it was 2006. I was like 6 years into breaking by this point. I remember I was like watching these guys from Korea, and I was like, dude, holy shit, man. I remember like watching these guys from Korea, and I was like, yo, their power is like on a whole nother level. Like, ridiculous. Yeah, no, seriously. I don't think this shit's being touched. It's hard. Yep. No, seriously. I agree. Can somebody tell me how to pronounce his name? Is it Beck? Biek? I don't know. Somebody type in the pronunciation of his name in there. That'd be cool. I appreciate that if you could. I'm gonna keep fixing this shit up because I'm like doing this right on a whim. Come on, son, look at this shit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It's really fucking good, dude. Think back. Okay. Yeah, I don't know whatever happened to that B girl either. Dude, the form is like fucking so good, man. That's so crazy. I think Blue like cuts hair or something now. I met him a couple times, man. Super like humble dude. When I started breaking in high school. Beck. Oh yeah, Beck. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure I'm not like mispronouncing his name or anything. Some people just disappear. Yeah, man, people just disappear. It's fucking crazy. I mean, it's crazy what the scene will do. Like, people can be in the scene for like 3 years and then like fucking just disappear out of nowhere. Yeah. The song though, the song is, I'm with it still. And I think it's because like when I was a kid, dude, that's untouchable, man. Yo, these guys were so fucking nasty. Dude, the form is so good. Dude, that's hard to like top, man. One of the keeps breaking, man. Yeah. He's cuts hair. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he does. I'll see him like post on Instagram every now and then. I forget where I was at where I was with him. I was with him somewhere. I think he was with us in Taiwan, maybe. I forget. Oh, that was when Match 1 Skills was like this shit, man. Match 1 Skills was so dope. Yeah. Just pictures of them hiking. Oh. It's like before Wing. Dude, man. Just like... Dude. Yo, for sure, bro. I'm with that movement, bro. Something else I wanted to watch. I'll tell you who was untouchable, bro. This man's was untouchable. Okay, I can fix this up a little bit. That's tough. Wait, I should like lower this in case this song is like copyrighted. My B. Let me put on some other music for you guys or something, cause they're gonna kick me off this shit. put some chill shit on. But yeah, this guy, yeah, man. I don't think anybody could touch him when he was at his prime, man. He was another fucking monster, bro. Like, I don't think even now people are touching him, like, at when he was, like, prime. And, like, he's even still fucking killing. It's fucking nuts. You break, like, your name. Dude, man. I remember at World B-Boy Class, or, what's it, World B-Boy Classics? No, not World B-Boy. B-Boy, like, Championships, whatever that was. When he did them elbow spins, I think it was, like, out of country or something, and somebody, like, sent me the clip of it. And him doing, like, 15 elbow spins, and everyone was like, yo, what the fuck? Dude, that's just nuts, man. I see people do that shit today, and, like, he was, like, the first one, at least for me, the first one doing that shit. Is it because he's vegan? Has he always been vegan? Maybe I should become vegan, man. If this is, like, what it is like to become vegan, that's, like, that'd be cool. Yo, that's the crazy thing. He hasn't won a lot. Like, but, dude, man, you can't, even, I'm still fucking amazed today watching this shit. Like, yo, man, I don't think he's won a lot of shit. Like, personally, like, one-on-one wise, I think he was in BC1 and, like, lost, like, fast, didn't he? Yeah, I'm about to go vegan, too. If this is what being vegan means, sign me up, bro. Yeah, man. Like, it's crazy. I don't think, like... Alright. I don't really want to talk about Lilu, because I have personal, like... I'm not, like, a fan of him. So, like... Nah. No Lilu. I don't think Lilu is up there. I think physics is, like, a whole nother 5 levels above that dude. Oh, maybe. I think you want more gems than him. Yeah, honestly, I probably want more gems than him, which is kind of sad, because, like, this guy is all, like, a whole nother level. He's vegan before he did an interview with Strife before he went to the army. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know he's, like, a vegan like that. That's cool, though. That's respect, though. I mean, it's a lot of, dedication. Anybody else with amazing B-Boys that you guys remembered? He's a god. He is a god. He lost to Lilu. Oh, he lost to Lilu. No. Okay, hold on. Let me watch this. Hold on, guys. We're taking a trip. We're taking a nice high school trip onto physics versus Lilu. Whoa, when was this? What the fuck was this one? Oh, okay, this will be fun. So let's watch this one first. Brother Green makes sense now. PC1 battles are so bad to watch. I know, man. The old battles are fucking bad. I didn't really realize they battled at this this event either. This is the one where they had, like, the boxing ring. Oh my god, what is this? It's like watching, like, Mortal Kombat on Sega Genesis. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. It's time to let you know that you're fucking with... Time to let you know what you're fucking with. Yo, Old Cloud, well, we can watch some of that too. I'll stay until 9:30, guys. So I'll stay for another like 20 minutes. You guys are pretty chill. So I'm gonna stay on and like continue to watch this shit. Let's fast forward to this like weird introduction shit. Because France likes to fucking introduce everybody. Hey, let me tell you about a trip about France before, okay? Before this shit. Wait, is this about to start off? He's doing a showcase? What the fuck is he doing? So let me tell you guys about France, right? So anytime I got flown out to France in like from like 2008 to like 2000 and I don't know 10 or 11, whatever it was. Yo, there was times where let me pause this so we don't miss the greatness. There was times where like we went out there and like okay, me I personally heard them like I've been out there and booed before I even danced because we're from USA. There was other times that like people from USA went out there and they heard the MCs telling the crowd that, USA flew themselves out there. This is Uval, by the way. I don't know if you guys know who Uval is or not. But USA, first of all, nobody flew themselves out there. France flew the USA people out to compete in this. France would tell people, like, USA flew themselves out there because we thought they were whack and we wanted to battle them and smoke them. So the crowd, as soon as you go out, is already fucking booing you. That's not cool. That's not fun, guys. I'm telling you right now. Not all these trips are fun. All right? You might be free, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, I'll allow that. I don't care. Hold on, guys. I'm like modding my own fucking shit right now. But yeah, it's like, okay, you know what? I wouldn't say France in general. I'm just saying, like, that time period, like, yeah, that wasn't cool. And you've all, yeah, sketch. I'm telling you guys, very sketch. But yeah, Brief, thanks for the follow, bro. But yeah, France is like, yo, it's like, it's sketch like that. Like, I'm telling you guys, I'm sure like me and Goof will do a podcast, a stream with like us just talking about like our trips and everything. But like, I'm telling you right now, man, France was fucking weird, and I think France has always been kind of fucking weird with the breaking scene. I'm not talking about like the breaking scene in general. I'm just talking about the way they have their events. And I've been to amazing France events, man. Like nowadays, they're amazing. I'm like really good friends with a lot of the promoters out there now. But when I first started going out there in like the early 2000s, it was all about being a fucking show. And I get it, like you guys want to make it in a show, but yo, like tell us about it before we go on stage and we get fucking booed by the entire crowd. Because then it's just like, why am I even here? Like, like we lose. First of all, we lose. Everyone cheers that we lose. And then I have to go home in like 3 fucking hours. So yeah, it's really shitty. Okay, let's get to... Wait, hold on, let me... Bro, I forgot about the darkness. That one's arm strength. Oh, yeah. Oh, what jam were you out there for, Kurt? What do you want to do? Me, Toys, and Mario went... Oh, shit! Wait, what was the name of that jam? Is there footage of it? Can we watch it? Okay, let's watch this real quick. I want to watch, like... I don't even know if Physics is battling anybody. She's just doing elbow spins right now. Wow, look at everybody getting hyped. Okay, there's Lilu. Okay. This one he was wearing, like... I remember Rep Styles, their colors for a while were, like, the Eagles colors, so it was, like, green and black, so... Technically, Lilu is wearing Rep Styles colors. Yo. Okay, Lilu, what are you gonna do? Flare. That's actually pretty dope. That's cool. I'm alright with that. It looked a lot cleaner back then. He does it really bad now, but that was pretty clean. Not good enough for Physics though. Okay. Nope. Guys, I'm just being honest right now. Don't get mad. That's Bboy, by the way. So nope. Get out of here. Physics, go on. Next round. Physics. Fucking nasty, dude. Ridiculous. Dude, the guy's just like going off, man. It's like it's hard to beat this dude. Oh, let's go to the stage. Okay, I guess this is cool for shows and stuff. God damn, dude. Yo, good luck, bro. He's like, yeah, good luck. Who is mad? What do you mean, who is mad? Kurt, find that footage of you in France. Let's watch it. I don't know if you're embarrassed or not. If you don't find it, I'm going to find it. So, good luck. We got until 9:30. You got 15 minutes, bro. He's strong. He's strong. Damn, this guy's crazy. Go home, Lilu. Yeah, exactly, bro. Ugh. Good. Come on, bro. Okay, so far at least Physics is like fucking... I almost said Lizix. Physics is like on a whole nother level. Alright. This... Ugh, dude, man. Just... Why? You know what? Why am I even watching this right now? We know Physics is gonna rip it. Dang, Physics doing all this power. He's just chilling. It's just generic ass power. What? Me Toys Mario got so drunk the night before. Come on, man. It was bad. I'm not putting it up. Yo, don't make me fucking look for this footage. Oh, Lilo, you were doing that shit all the way back then? I thought you, like, just created that shit. Yeah. Yo, Kurt, I actually saw they put you on some Canadian. The Just Breaking podcast. Did they put you, like, in the lineup for their tier list or something? We're actually going to have them guys on for, like a collab, like, stream in March. So that'll be, like, interesting. I know James. Whenever I went to Canada, like, James was, like over there, part of the squad, or, like, whenever he comes over here, like, so it's, like, I'm chill with James. So, like, we're going to try to do that shit. Yeah, Kurt, come on, bro. Give me the footy. It's okay. We know you're, like, better now, all right? Physics, what are you doing? Man, Physics with that hair, too. Lilu secretly in the stream watching, like... I know, he's probably like, man, why is he playing this shit? Oh, dude, come on, man. What is going on? Honorary Canadian B-boy. Yeah, I'm on the Canadian tier list. Yeah, I was like, why is Kurt Rage on here? Like, he's not Canadian. They said they just put you on because you wanted to be on. Alright, guys. This is bad. I'm turning it off. No offense. I don't feel like watching Lilu anymore. Physics I'm okay with. Okay, let's watch this one. This is short and sweet. With Bismarcky as a fucking MC, bro. This is one more official. We got Bismarck. This is Bismarcky, right? Wait. No. Who is this? The beatboxer guy. Someone in chat, answer me. Who is this? Same as this guy? Not these guys coming out. Razel? Oh, shit, my bad. Dude, my bad. Like, I haven't really, like, heard Razel in a long-ass time. He is, like, in here for this, and that was about it. Razel was dope. Yeah, man, he was. He was, like... You know what's crazy is he actually was, like, dope, and then you would see other people, like, literally biting his entire fucking routines and, like, posting them up, like... Yeah, I'm the best beatboxer, and doing his exact same shit. Like, not even being original or anything. Like, what the fuck, bro? I see Lilu messed up Gravity's backflip and so. Yo, yeah, I actually watched that shit. I had it on my stream on Sunday, I think, and we were talking about that shit. It's fucked up. And then it's like all like, hey, I'm sorry, man. Like, it's not like I'm sorry, man. It's like, one, it's disrespectful. Two, you could have fucking injured Gravity. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't take kindly to, like, people, like, fucking up people like that. Oh, everybody was on, like, Physics side on this. Yo, I know that Nike, suit as well was, like, everyone wore that shit, too. I actually tried to find it because I wanted to wear it, too, but I couldn't find it. Oh, Physics, you're kind of tippity. Oh, man. You know what? I kind of understand. Maybe the pressure got to you. Okay. Oh, at least, like, Lilu seems more excited in this. His shoes look horrible, though. Okay, this whole outfit looks horrible. Am I just in the wrong time period, or... Was this good to wear back then? Nah, because the Nike tracksuit was dope. This was really bad. Oof, you messed up too, bruh. Oh man, Physics, come on, bro. What happened? Like, man, you were like destroying it in the other battles. Oh man, that old school days of baggies tracksuits. Yeah, man, the tracksuits were like the shit, bro. Fashion was a different time now. Okay, yeah, I know it's my fault. Different time. Nah, he lost. Lilu won this one. Yeah, the do-rag is always like, man, people just should not be wearing that shit, bro. Like, yo, yeah. Lulu needs that Menno. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, the do-rag shit, man. Like, I know. You know what's funny is like I have a bandana that I wear, and people. I saw somebody commenting like, "Oh, why are you wearing a do-rag?" And I'm just like, "It's not a do-rag, man. It's a bandana. Like, it's just really long in the back." But when it's like this, no. Like, what are you fucking wearing it for, bro? Like, I mean, I know why you're wearing it, but like, don't fucking wear it. You don't fucking need to wear a fucking do-rag. I love breaking do-rags. That depends. What? It depends on breaking do-rags. More bandana. Yeah, I wore a lot of bandanas, and I wore like literally, I would just wear a hat and a headband, like just a regular headband that was like long in the back. And the only reason I wore it was because it reminded me of like shinobi, like ninjas, like with like the long strings in the back, and that was it. That's the only reason why I wore them. No, nothing's wrong with do-rags. It's people sometimes wear them for no reason besides it being a like do-rag on their head. There's nothing wrong with do-rags. Don't get me wrong. Like, nothing at all. It depends on like yeah, it depends on like who's wearing them do-rags, you know what I mean? Yeah. Ooh, man. Yo, long sleeve shirt. Yo, actually, I remember, like, growing up, like, the long sleeve, like, tying the long sleeve on your head as, like, a headband thing was, like, big, too. No. Guys, I promise you, I don't hate do-rags. I actually think they're really cool. I know I shouldn't be wearing a do-rag. I'm just saying. You know? Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's find something else to watch. Let's see if we can find Kurt Rage France. Right? Oh no, I just got a bunch of Kurt Rage on BC1. Whoa, dude, you were in like... Let's do this. Kurt Rage. Can Jesus wear a do-rag? Yeah, Jesus can wear a do-rag if he wants to. He's Jesus. What do you think? If I say no, I'm dead. Okay, Kurt, let's go. Give me the battle you think you did like fucking super dope at. You're like, put footage on of me. Here's my clip. Tell me what you want to watch. If you don't want to watch your France one, that's fine. I get it. We'll watch your other breakdance one. So, yo, if this is a bad link, I'm gonna be so upset. You know what? Let me do this real quick. Let me put this out. Oh! Oh shit! Oh, you found it! Alright, Kurt. You know what, man? Hey, man. We all... I think this is about for friends. I will drop it for friends. You better drop them bits, because, like, I think he found it. Listen. Kurt, if this is the battle you're talking about, yes, line design. Oh, shit. Oh, Kurt, where the fuck is your name, bro? Yo, Cody, appreciate you. For Kurt Footy. Yo, okay, Kurt, is Toys wearing a do-rag? Maybe it's just a beanie. I'm gonna hope and pray it's just a beanie. Okay, it's just a beanie. I don't remember Toys wearing do-rags, so that's good. I was about to fucking say. Ugh. Okay, I think I can wait, I think I can unmute this though. I don't think like let's listen to the actual battle. Dude, Kurt, where the fuck was his jam at? It's like a fucking like gymnasium? I see Keys is judging. Kurt, did you leave the chat? Bro, you better not left this chat that we're watching this shit now. Okay, I'll judge this battle. I'll be honest. Do-rag with no laces, yep. It's a pretty cool blue tracksuit. I like that color of blue. Hey, somebody else does that, so that's already a meh. Okay, this is a lot of just footwork and nothingness. Okay, Mario, you don't really have to do that much. Just. I didn't say time out. Back up. Okay, let me tell you guys a funny story about this, okay? So, listen to what he says, right? Let me just rewind just a little bit more. This is great. I can't believe this footage is here. So, let me... The judge, or not the judge, the MC says, give it up to Manpire. Shout out to Domkey, right? Okay. I'm not gonna like be too much on this, right? So we call Mario the Manpire, right? This was a long time ago. He got really mad about this, so we stopped calling him Manpire. I hope he's not watching this right now, because he'll probably be mad about me talking it. So Mario, if you're in this chat, my bad. Anyways, we called him a Manpire, which is like a vampire that only sucks the blood of men. So we ended up calling him like Manpire, and he got real mad at us. So Toys and them went to this jam, right? And ended up telling this MC like, yo, can you call him Manpire? That's his B-boy name. His B-boy name is Manpire. Call him Manpire. And I guess they told him like that, like we were all involved with it, which is probably why he said shout out to Domkey. Yo, I'm not even kidding. This is the first time of me seeing this fucking footage. This is honestly amazing. Mario, if you're in the chat, yeah. Mario, if you're in here. Anyways, that's the story about Mario being a Manpire. Vampire, but Manpire. Yeah, it's like Vampire, but it's a Manpire. He only sucks the blood of men, and that's it. So, you know, I was only going to stay until 9:30, but I'm going to kick it up a little bit. I'll stay until like 9:45, 10 o'clock. We'll see where we go. Alright, so guy in the blue tracksuit. 10 o'clock is my limit, by the way. I can't do any more than 10 o'clock. My girlfriend will kick my ass, so it's Friday. Hell yeah, Mario. Good. You're already good. Unless you fuck up or something. You're alright. The other guy had, like, more energy than you, but you had more technicality. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you, Mario. You at least did some power and shit. Cool. I would say points on his, like, jacket, but, like, it doesn't even match his pants. And then he's wearing a red shirt under it. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. And you did a handstand freeze. Jesus Christ. Kurt, how did you mess this up? Yo, you did good, Kurt. I don't know what you're talking about. You're actually ripping it. I give you this round. I mean, that was kind of sloppy. Yo, but I still give you that round. I'll give you that round for sure, Jovian, yo, what up, bro? So I tagged you in a Facebook post, but we'll ask you anyways. After watching you guys and skill methods, do you remember the crew routines were actually fun and imaginative? Bro, I'll get back to you in 2 seconds. Whoa, this guy's tracksuit too. Man, this is when like tracksuits were probably like the shit. Yeah, Kurt definitely improved a lot. I mean, Kurt did good here though. I still give him that round. That was pretty dope. I like that. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty fresh. So, toys, do you fuck up or what? That wasn't that good. Ah, toys, come on, bro. Oh, pick it back up. Oh, pick it back up. I've never seen you do that. Toys, if you're in the chat room, I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I mean, I'm not sorry. You're fucking killing it right now. Alright, so far you guys are winning. Oh my god, did you just do a chair freeze out of that? I give it to you guys still. Wait, is this over or what? Did the tracksuit go out again? Damn, you guys lost this? Wait. Let me see the results. I'm about to be real rough right now. Oh, Dynamite! Yo, should we watch Dynamite footage?
Judges, 3, 2, 1.
I'm done.
Just one Bboy. Just one Bboy.
Oh, I know the MC. Oh shit. Yo, I know. I actually went to a jam out there a year or two ago and met him. Super fucking awesome dude. Yo, the MC's fucking. He is a hilarious fucking dude. Smurf, like, if you. His Instagram is fucking amazing. He's a super fucking chill dude, actually. So, this must be the jam. Dynamite, yeah, man, just hanging out and trying to stay alive. Dynamite, how about you send me some footage of yourself that you... Okay, let me ask you this question, right? If you were like, yo, I have to send the best footage of my life to somebody, what would you send me? Send it to me right now. Drop it in the chat box. Let's watch it. Okay, decent. Top 5 of you. That wasn't that cool. Why is everybody going whoa? Oh my god, Dominic, you would choose that fucking event. I know exactly what battle you're talking about. I'll put that up. Don't worry. Oh, they sent Kurt out. Kurt, you got out for the tiebreaker? Oh, is this where you fucked up? You fucked up the entire crew with this tiebreaker? Oh, you're doing pretty good, though. Yo, yeah. Hell yeah, Kurt. Good job, dude. Yo, good shit, Kurt. Jesus Christ. Kurt, I would have gave it to you. If I'm being honest, if I was a judge, you would have had my vote, bro. So, you're probably not even watching this anymore. We asked if you were watching, you're not even watching it. Good, I hope you fucking see this later on and you're like, I feel like a dick for not watching this. So, good job, Kurt. I want to see these judges, though. No! Really? Kurt, you disgraced the Lions of Zion name forever. SBC was a decent jam. SBC. Oh, yeah, let's watch something else, Dynamite. I don't want to watch this battle anymore. Beat to something else. Reveal down like him. Yeah, me too. I'm kind of surprised, but it's a different time, man. Times change. A lot of people change. Dynamite, what SCBC are you talking about? Dynamite. Oh yeah, 100. Yeah, for Cody, you're the real MVP of this chat right now. B fan versus Yeah, Dynamite, give me a specific link. I have a weird Twitch channel showing up. My girlfriend's sending me trails to go hiking tomorrow, which is why I need to get off at 10 o'clock. So, Dynamite, send me something good, or I'm going to put on the worst footage I've ever seen of you. Okay, good. You're lucky. Lucky you sent that on. Wait, what battle was that? Oh, damn, my bad, Dynamite. Shit, hold up. Okay. Oh, I'm judging this. Is this why you picked this? Because I'm fucking judging it? Or are you trying to, like, trick me right now? Am I going to make, like, a bad decision or something? We're not going to watch everybody's battle, because if I make the wrong decision, I'm going to feel really stupid about myself. That's just Stead. Man, Stead is dope though. Like, Stead is fucking nasty, man. Like,
I like this guy.
He's so fucking dope. Dynamite, he might beat you around, I'm sorry. But I'm just saying, he's really dope. You're good too. I'm just saying. He's usually fucking murder in it. Kind of a slip up, but you're good. Yeah, Stead Love, yeah. He's pretty fucking nasty, man. Like, he has really good flow to himself. Oh. Oh, how long is this? Wait, whoa, this is a really short battle. Yeah, Lobster, yep. Brooks, man. Yeah, he's fast, man. I know he's, like, doing shit with his barbershop and everything right now, too, man. Like, he's doing it big. He's doing really good right now. So, like, big ups to Brooks as well. Whoa, that was it? Oh, it's just 2-on-2s? Yeah, I just think probably he didn't do enough. Busy didn't do enough, and that was probably just why.
Nice battle, fellas. Judges, 3, 2, 1. Zulu Kings.
Sorry, Dynamite. Guess you lost. But you did good. You did good. Okay, wait. I got an idea. Let's do this. Round kind of sucked. Okay, Dynamite. Jesus Christ, we'll watch this. Dynamite. Let me fucking take this out real quick. Okay, you can watch this. This is Dynamite's moment of fucking triumph in this battle.
No, you didn't, Dynamite. Shut the fuck up. Oh, damn. Dynamite, this is when you had like a hair bun and stuff. Oh, even I'm saying no right now. Shit. Dynamite. Oh, shit. Dynamite, you're super fucking hype right now, bro. Oh, shit. Good job, Dynamite. Dynamite, that was a good first round, bro. I'm with it. I'm with it. I understand. I understand. Damn, Dynamite, what you doing at Air Flare Halo, bro? I think you need a certain mentality for Frankie. Like, technicality-wise, he's on a whole nother level than a lot of fucking people are right now in like, breaking. Like, Dynamite, your hair. you were feeling yourself way too much in this battle, bro. I mean, it definitely showed. I mean, you won the battle. Damn, Dynamite, you're looking light right now. Be lifting weights. Don't be doing these flips anymore. That was pretty.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you know what? I agree with that call. It was definitely a tie. Dynamite, don't get mad. I'm just being honest. If I was in that judging seat, I probably would have picked. That was hard though. That's hard though, because you definitely like outdid him the first round. Damn, you must have got hype off this shit. This is a fucking like stomp the yard shit. This is you got served shit, bro. Oh, never mind. You didn't get hype. Frank got hype off this shit. Nasty. Dude, super technical. Nice. That's nasty. I'm like, what the hell did you... Oh, shit. My bad, Dynamite. Like, shit. Like, you got the... Shit, my bad, dude. You know the song. You know the song. You know the song. Oh! Yo, I'm surprised. It's like my first time, like, really looking at this battle. Yo, Dynamite. I'm part of this crowd right now. Like, good job, Dynamite.
1, 2.
Look at Toys' face. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Let's go. I just want everyone to look at Toys' face. Right? He's right behind Moy. He's right behind Moy. It's like he's definitely feeling it, right? He's like, I don't know what's gonna go on. I don't know. Do you guys know what's gonna happen?
2, 3.
Ah! Oh man, that's fucking great. Yo, that's great. Good job, Dynamite. I will appreciate you. This next clip is for Don Love, because I know he's in the chat right now. Don, if you have a better battle than this one, please send it my way, bro, because I'll watch it. I'll put it up. But we're going to highlight how much of a footwork master you are. Yeah, you're good. Whoa, this is in 2016. Whoa, Don, come on. I know you have, like, more recent footage of yourself. Send me it, bro. Yeah. Wait, Don. Before I watch this, do you have a better clip than this? Or are you gonna watch this and be like, shit, I wish he didn't play this? Send me something you want me to play, and I'll put it up there. Yo, Don Love, you beat me here. Oh, really? Wait. Let me look for this shit. Oh, Dynamite. Sorry, bro. Oh shit, Yukimoto, thanks for the follow, bro. Appreciate it. If you're in here still, sorry, I'm like really late on getting to all this. My like, I didn't fix this up yet, so like my icon is kind of like blocking names at this point because this is the first time I'm using this like scene on my Streamlabs thing. Damn, sorry, Dynamite. Bye bye. Oh, you just did the one-on-one, like normal one-on-one. Dynamite, was this before Frankie or after Frankie? Did you let Frankie get to your head or what? I'm just wondering. Playground, what up, bro? Shit, what up? Oh, man, you coming on late right now, bro. You're lucky I'm still on. I was supposed to be off like an hour ago. I got like 10 more minutes on this bitch and I gotta get off. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Don is like an ill-ass like B-boy and also a really good fucking like photo editor. Like, so if you ever need help with shit, hit him up. Sorry, Dynamite, that's all you get. Dynamite, you put a show on. You better fucking do something crazy. I better see some like fucking like tornadoes into a fucking tornado into a fucking air flare. If you don't, then Halo to Baby Freeze. I don't really think it's gonna work for me. You put a shirt on, you better like. If any of you guys don't know, just, you know, shedding some light on, like, Philly shit. This is a jam called, Rhythm Spotlight. And this is, like, one of our biggest jams that's out here. If you guys are ever in Philadelphia or you want to come out to, like, a big jam in Philadelphia. This is one of the biggest jams. It used to be called Motion Sickness. And Rhythmic Damage is technically, like, the new name for it. But, when I grew up, like, Rhythm Spotlight, fuck, that's Penn State. Motion Sickness was the name of it, and that's cute. You guys hugged, and... But yeah, if you guys ever wanted to come out here for something. Yeah, Rhythmic Damage, yeah. Mike, that Frankie battle was fire. Yeah, Mike, you did good in that battle. Let's just watch Mike lose in this. Ugh, man, I'm going that way too, bro. Wait. That's towards Dawn, my bad. I'm getting my, like, lefts and rights mixed up. It just sounded like somebody fell upstairs. Let's see. Dawn. What more stuff do we have? Dawn, until you give me something, I'm just gonna watch, like, whoa, what is this? Pro Breaking Tour. I don't know what this is. We're watching it, though. Silverback Bboy events. You must have been going for like $1 million at this thing, because I know these guys give out like $1 million at an event. Oh, when was this? 2017. Don, give me some more like updated shit, bro. I don't have anything like new of you. Whoa, this guy's in like a tie and suit. Holy shit. That's risky business. Literally. Risky business. Nice. Yeah, man. Fucking clean. That's good. That's good. Bruh. Fucking good. Hell yeah. Good shit, bro. shit, man. I think the outfit's throwing me off for this dude. Yeah, no offense to this dude or anything. If you're watching this, I'm sorry, but you gotta change your outfit. That's it. That's it. You're pretty good, but like. Oh, there's Oki. You know what? Oh, and Anton.
Get the fuck off the floor! Back up! I'm not joking! Get back! I need to tell y'all!
Yeah,
Get
so
back!
just a bitch.
Yo!
Oh
Move
man.
your minutes! Yo, don't get in the way!
Yo, what's going on here? There we go, guys. He won. To answer your question, fairly common for Bboys to turn down judging. I'll be honest, like, not really. Like, it's not really common for me to like go to a jam and be like, no, I'm not judging. Cause usually like you get asked to judge the jam and like you make a decision at that point to be like, am I gonna compete or do I want to judge? But like, to be honest, like judging is chill. Like you don't really gotta do anything. You're getting paid. But if you're competing, you're kind of like, do I want to risk getting paid or not? Like, you're definitely getting paid if you're judging. But then if you're competing, it's like, if you think like 100% you can win, you should never be thinking that way. Because you could always lose to fucking anybody at anywhere. You could be like, it's a fucking, I don't know, Jersey Jam or something. And fucking somebody from the, Kid David shows up from fucking the West Coast to it because he's just in town. Or like, somebody shows up. So it's like, judging, you're always going to make the easy way out. And second of all, you don't even have to fucking dance at all. You can just go cypher all night. So I would say like the weird, like that kind of situation, like it doesn't really happen that much. Like if I got asked to jam, if I got asked to judge a jam, I'm just going to judge a jam. I'm never going to be like, you know what? No, I'm going to win your jam. Unless they like ask me to judge and then like 3 months later they choose somebody else and they even ask me, then I'm like, I'm going to go to your jam and win it just so I can take your money and be like, guess you guys should have just made me a judge, huh? So that's the only reason I would like do that, but yeah. But yeah, guys, I got like 5 minutes left, so if you have any questions, if anybody's still on from the Flare workshop, like if you guys have any questions or anything, like I guess I can kind of talk about like what we're going to be doing like in the coming up. So we actually have Omen coming on Sunday. Like Sunday at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Omen is going to be on for a special guest. So we're just going to chat with him and like shoot the shit. Kind of like what we're doing right now, but we'll have like Omen and Goofball on. And then starting in February, we're going to start 8 o'clock, like 8 o'clock stream. So like 8 o'clock Eastern time. So like the West Coast people, if you guys are sleeping at like 10 a.m. My bad for right now. We just have a set schedule for January. February, we're going to change it so you guys have some time to like kind of like get up and like get situated and shit. So we're going to stick to Sundays for special guests, and then Thursdays we're going to 2 nights now. So instead of 1 night a week, we're going to do 2 nights. So Thursday nights we're going to do as well. I know like the first Thursday we're going to do a judging thing where I'm not gonna like spoil anything for you guys right now, but we're gonna judge battles, okay? New, old, I'll get to that later on. You'll see it when we get to it. And then another Thursday, we're gonna have tutorial Thursdays where me and Goofball are actually gonna be on stream. He's gonna read to me tutorials from 2001, 1999 from like the old breakdance.com and GeoCity sites. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm just going to try to do what he is telling me to do on the floor next to me. So that'll be a fun experience because I know like a lot of people like grew up with like GeoCities and like breakdance.com and like not being able to like see videos. So like to see how hard it was to actually learn a move and like read the description of it and try to fucking do it. So we're going to have that coming up too. Like I think that's the second week of February. So that shit will be fun as shit. Yeah, Omen will be on. Like, I grew up technically with like Omen like on the side. Like, there's a couple of battles where like super memorable or Omen, but he's like Omen's one of those dudes where he's like super down to fucking earth. He's super real. Like, he's not gonna like try to like fake like, oh man, like I love all these companies. He's super like creative, original, and like we want to have him on the show like because we know he's like super down to earth and like super fucking chill to talk to. So he'll be on in 2 days. Yeah, my buddy in high school used to download web pages with his GIF instruction. Yo, dude, seriously, like, this is the reason why we're doing this. Because, like, growing up with, like, GIF files that took, like, 30 minutes to fucking download a stick figure doing a fucking flare was insane. So, we're going to try to do this. I'm not going to look at the screen at all. I'm not going to know what he's talking about. I'm just literally going to try to do the moves that he's reading off to me on the floor next to me. So, that shit will be fun as hell. Like, I'm sure I'm going to be fucking stupid doing shit. So, it'll be fun. Dynamite, if you want to do a baby freeze tutorial, that'd be fucking great, man. That'd be cool. I'll, I don't know, I guess have you on or something. Days Go By. Yo, the Days Go By video. When everybody's like, hey, man. I remember when I was, like, first starting to break, everyone was like, hey, did you see that Days Gone By video? There's breakdancing in it. And I was like, I haven't, but I don't think I want to. Yeah, stick figure GIF file. Yeah, it's not good at all. There's a couple of there's like Cujo doing an air flare on the Run DMC video. That was like a GIF file that took like fucking 15 minutes to do it and everything. But yeah, there's a lot of GIF files out there that were like, for me, stick in my head because I was like, oh shit, like this is like the start of my breaking, like, you know, when I was a kid. So like they'll always be stuck in my head. Yeah, I'm hop off too. Actually, it's actually 10 o'clock. So it's my time to go as well. Yeah, so whoever's watching right now, like, I'm peacing out, but I appreciate you guys, like, coming on, like, again, like, yo, we're just doing this out of, like, the fun of it, man. Like, we have, like, if you guys want to follow, if you guys want to subscribe, if you guys want to donate, like, yo, anything goes towards, like, us staying on this shit right now. Like, we do this like as like a side thing. Like, we're not making money off of this right now besides whatever we're getting from donations and subscriptions and followers like coming on here. So like we appreciate you guys like coming on and just chatting with us, even if you're not giving anything. You know, we appreciate it. You know, breaking is a hard ass struggle of like hustling around and like trying to make money. Like, it's like we're not like dying for it, you know what I mean? But we're using anything that you guys are giving us towards the stream and to kind of like keep the stream going. So whatever you guys are giving us, we fucking appreciate with donation wise or subscription wise. Like, we're gonna keep doing this shit for you. This is the first like month that we're doing this, but we're gonna continue doing it within the next like couple months. So I can't see this donation right now because my fucking thing is blocking it. Oh, $2. Yo, hey, Don. Fucking appreciate you, bro. I think you actually were like the highest one before. So we appreciate you. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, so we're just doing this shit, man. Like, we're just having fun. We're just having a good time. We're going to keep doing this shit. Come back on Sunday, 2 days away. I'll be back. We'll have Goofball and Omen with us as well. I appreciate you guys for coming out. If you guys want to be honest, if you guys missed this, you can either, like, watch it again in the archive on Twitch, or this goes straight to my YouTube now. So I'm trying to get my YouTube up as well. So if you guys want to go on there as well, fucking feel free. Like, totally down with you guys. I'm not gonna like put it on private and make you guys like pay $15 fucking for it like a lot of people do. Don't worry about it. I'm here to help you guys out. I'm here to chill. If you guys have any questions for flares or anything in breaking, send it my way. I'll help you guys out. If you guys want tips on flares, send your videos my way. I'm gonna help you guys out, right? That's what I'm here for. This is what I'm trying to get back to the community. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you all. I'll see you guys Sunday. Forever comes out.